The Joan M. McLean Recent Alumnus Award was endowed by Joan McLean, a 1994 graduate with a Bachelor's of Science degree in Administration of Justice and an active volunteer serving the Alumni Association. A native of Chinchilla, Pennsylvania, Joan has been giving back to Penn State since graduation and bringing blue and white pride to her community wherever she goes. In 2004, Joan received the Alumni Association's Recent Alumna Award, the very honor that now bears her name. We are indebted to Joan for her support and volunteerism, which is an example to alumni everywhere. Thank you, Joan. Joan, will you please stand to be recognized? Stand up, stand up. She won't. She has a bit of a reputation around here. The recipient of the Joan M. McLean Recent Alumnus Award is Jasmin Friedman-Enriquez. Come on up, Joan. Jasmin. Got a bit of a cheering crowd out there. Jasmin graduated from the College of the Liberal Arts with a bachelor's degree in 2013. As a student, Jasmin started Only with Consent as a student group, and now it has grown into a San Diego nonprofit focused on stopping sexual violence through consent and health education. Her story has been shared in Marie Claire, and recently she was on stage with Lady Gaga at the Oscars while she performed her tribute to sexual assault victims. Let's watch a short video about Jasmin's story and life's work.
Volunteerism has always been a very important part of my life. I chose Penn State because of Thon. I had promised myself that I would choose a school that gave me the opportunity to have an excellent education, but also allowed me to give back to the community at the same time. There were recruiters that came out to Orange County to host a Penn State event. They talked about Thon, and I was like, what is that? Like, I need that. I need to be a part of that. And when I got to Penn State, a couple weeks into me being there, I was raped by someone on campus who I was dating. As a student, then I didn't know that what happened to me actually had a word, that it was like a real thing. I was devastated, but I didn't understand that what happened to me was actually rape because no one ever talked to me about it. So in my body, I felt disgusting. A couple months after it happened, I realized that the vast majority of people that I knew had a story very similar to mine, and I wanted to do something about it. So I connected with student government, and I was working with other students on campus, and so Only with Consent was created. We reach people across the United States, and we do that in a variety of different ways, from the content that we have on our website to social media, but our biggest piece is our consent workshops. So don't feel worried about asking it the wrong way or saying the wrong thing. I would much rather have that question come out than have it stay inside. And the content and the curriculum of our workshops are really things that I wish I had when I was experiencing this on my own. So if there's one person that I could provide that education to, then everything that I'm doing, every piece of my soul that I'm putting into this is worth it. I love Penn State. It is like in my being. And I think the reason why I still am doing what I do is because I don't want any other Nittany Lion to go through what I went through. I'm on a mission.
Thank you, Jasmin, for all of the important work you do every day. The awards committee was impressed with the way you exemplify the mission of the Penn State Alumni Association. Please share a few words.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. I hope dinner is excellent, or thank you for dinner, by the way. I'm deeply honored to be here and be accepting this award. I'd like to start off by thanking a few people that are really important to me. So first, Joan McLean and Judy Wolf for the nomination, for the awards committee for selecting me, and for honoring the work around sexual violence, and the Orange County Alumni Association specifically for convincing me that Penn State is the best place on earth, and for providing me with scholarships to be here at Penn State. I'd also like to thank my incredible husband, Mike, for being a wonderful support system. And for my little sister, Desiree, who's a Nittany Lion now, and who is my motivation to keep pushing forward when times get tough. And finally, to my parents, Carmen and Jose, they can't be here today, but they supported me and my wild idea to move from Southern California all the way here to State College, Pennsylvania when I was 18. But really, what I want to use this space here for is to remind each and every one of you that sexual violence is more than a political talking point. It's on each and every one of us as Nittany Lions to teach our kids about consent and to believe survivors when they come forward and they share their story. I'd encourage you to learn more at onlywithconsent.org. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. But thanks again to the entire Alumni Association. Without your commitment and dedication to future and current Nittany Lions, Penn State would have only been a dream for me. Thanks.